welcome to the live. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. AOC running for president. So, AOC has not announced she's running for president, as far as I can tell. Now, I think we would have all known. So, AOC has not yet announced that she's running for president. We are waiting that announcement. I think that it would really help everybody if what we do now is anticipate that announcement and cheer it on and say, yes, that's what we want, President AOC. Like, if you were going to stop the dial on a game show and you wanted to stop it on the 100, you wanted to stop it on the best one ever, so AOC, or if Jasmine Crockett was on there too, you stop it on AOC or Jasmine Crockett, but it doesn't look like Jasmine Crockett is running, or she's not running yet. So AOC has been teasing that she's going to run, like now. So I think we should cheer that on. If AOC starts running and then Jasmine Crockett starts running, and then AOC says, actually, I throw it to Jasmine Crockett, that would be cool. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing. I'm technically running for president. I mean, announced I'm running for president to YouTube and come up with the hashtag Puffin for president, but only until Jasmine Crockett or AOC or somebody better than me gets into the race. So far, there's nobody in the race, so I'm obviously the best one. But, well, actually, no, Tom Steyer. I think his name is Tom Steyer. I think he's a billionaire who was running the other day. And he said he would put Stephen Miller in prison. If he was president, he would put Stephen Miller in prison. Got my vote. He's got my support. I don't know. I didn't say that I would bow out of the race if Tom Steyer got into the race. I said I would bow out of the race if Jasmine Crockett or AOC gets into the race. It does look like AOC is about to get into the race. And to me, I mean, I'm a little bit more favorable to Jasmine Crockett for certain reasons, but no criticism towards AOC. Like, I've been cheering for AOC since before I knew who Jasmine Crockett was. I've been cheering for AOC for, oh, goodbye, Jedi. That was quick. I've been cheering for AOC since, before I knew who Jasmine Crockett was, but I have become kind of more enthusiastic about Jasmine Crockett running for president. Partly because I think Jasmine Crockett would destroy Trump before the election, like in a matter of weeks, like just running against him. I think Jasmine Crockett would give Trump enough trouble. Jasmine Crockett would worry Trump enough that he would just be done. Like, I don't think he could handle it. He can hardly handle what he's doing. But especially if he had somebody running for president against him already. And when I say that, when I think about it, it's like whoever's running for president on the Democratic side, as soon as they announce, well, who are they running against? Remember how they were like, tell us who's really going to be the candidate. It's not going to be Joe Biden. The one true thing that Vivek Ramaswamy or somebody said. I forgot who it was, but somebody said that in the campaign. And they said one true thing, that we have Joe Biden didn't turn out to be the candidate. Well, whoever announces running for president, not just among the Democrats, but anybody who starts announcing it, who are they running against? Is J.D. Vance supposed to be the one debating them? Or is Trump going to be the one debating them? Because, of course, Trump's going to be trying to be on the ballot. So, I mean, don't you think that as soon as somebody's running for president, it will call out that Trump's going to be running for, or going to be trying to run for president? What the Brit? So anyway, and I think that if it is Trump, if Trump's like, yeah, I'm running, then he'll be battling Jasmine Crockett in a war of words, or AOC. But that's, again, one reason I was hoping for Jasmine Crockett, because she would just destroy him. I mean, AOC will destroy him too. AOC's hundreds of times smarter than Trump, or thousands of times smarter than Trump. She's, she does have a really good way of speaking. I just feel like Jasmine Crockett would destroy him faster. But I mean, on the other hand, she can still say things. She can still use her, Jasmine Crockett, even without running for president, can still use her, her voice and her online presence and stuff. She could still be like battling it out with Trump. I would say, who is battling it out with Trump? I feel like I am, because I'm fully calling him out on a regular basis, and to the point that all these trolls are triggered. But like, like, sometimes I talk about other things or other aspects of these things. It just seems like most content creators they allow you to see are going to talk about, I don't know, somebody else, not Trump, but somebody in his sphere or something. They're going to focus on this person or that person, or this issue or that issue, but ultimately avoid talking about Trump himself, or Putin for that matter, talking about anything on the kind of Trump-Putin vein of things. I guess Kyle Kalinske has been pretty, secular talk channel has been pretty good. I feel like what's the drawback? You know, I've been a fan of numerous channels, but I'm still not like, nobody jumps to mind for being like really good. Now Abdul El Said, the candidate, jumps to mind for being really good because he's really good. But I only know about him from one content creator or one channel platforming him. I don't even remember who it was. It might have been I've Had It Podcast News. Contre Temps. Have you been here before, Contre Temps? Is this your first time? Is this your first time around, Contre Temps? You haven't been here before. Well, welcome to the channel. Nice to meet you. I'm Puffin. In the future, hold on, what do I have to indicate the future? Not this so much. I have something to indicate the future right here. Here we go. In the future, there's no money, there's no war. In the future, there's no money and there's no war. Do you understand that? Does that make sense to you? Never mind the trolls in the chat, okay? They're just bait for better people. Hello, Caitlin. Nice to see you again. Thanks for showing up. If somebody else is, if you're anti-Trump and I don't know who you are yet, just put like an emoji in the chat or something so I'll know that I can talk to you. Sure. Automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts. That part's automated. What is that from? Why is that familiar? Is that an album title or something? No, seriously, what's it from? Like, I would try to remember it myself, but I don't want to. I want you to tell me. Guys, so if you're anti-Trump and I don't know who you are, Caitlin, I know you're cool. You were here before. Okay, John Boy is cool. He left an emoji. But yeah, you can tell there's a lot of trolls in the chat. They're just bait for better people. Please don't be put off by the trolls. Are you still here, Caitlin? Hello, Caitlin. Nice to see you again. Thank you for commenting on my content. That's some next level shit. So, this person thinks that we can smell things over the phone. No, hate Trump. Like, I don't understand how that wasn't clear. Like, can't you tell that I'm not like a bot? I'm not, a foreign troll. I'm not Russian, it's like, what would have possibly indicated to you that I would like Trump? I'm an American, like kind of the opposite of Trump supporters. There's a bunch of Trump trolls in the chat because they're trolls. Think about it. How many Trump trolls do you see on other channels? Are you on other live streams? There's a Woo to Q pipeline. Okay, look, Country Temps. I swear you've been here before. I recognize your name. You've never been here before? Are you the QAnon shaman? Are you Jacob Chansley? Did you go back the other? Did you go back up the pipeline like a python? No, who are you? Come on. Like, you're obviously a legit person. I wasn't even going to go live today. Oh, you're just Dan. Okay, never mind. I'm just kidding, dude. You're cool, Dan. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying there was. I'm sorry. Thanks for saying there was a Woody Q pipeline. Dude, that's a fucking pinnable comment. Like, I've rarely had a comment that pinnable. Okay. But yeah, anyway. No, I'm full woo. I'm like woke woo. I'm like woke dark woo. I'm like dark woo. I'm sorry. If I just invented that, I'm glad I did. I'm glad we met. I'm Puffin. I'm from the Church of Judas, Fairy Liberation Front, Peace Pipe Party, Pillow Revolution. I don't say based though. I can't use like I don't know what based or simp or alpha or any of those words mean. I don't speak inso libertarian. I do say inso libertarian. I also say Trump-Hooteniers. These haven't caught on yet, but that's one reason you know I'm from the future because like I'm super committed to calling them Trump-Hooteniers, and nobody else calls them Trump-Hooteniers yet. But I think Trump-Hooteniers should ultimately be like the name for MAGA Trumpers. Trumpers is just too, it's not giving credit to Putin. So Trump-Hooteniers, to me, emphasizes the treason because they're like mutineers. The Putin, Republicans, those are good. Republicans spelled with the triple K. Those are all appropriate. Nazis, but Trump-Hooteniers to me, it's Nazis on a next level. I'm sorry, like I don't really read them. Sometimes I do read them, the trolls. When there's nobody else here, it's a lot harder to just not read their comments and just not even think about anything they say. But now that you're here, I'm locking in. Thanks for being here. I can't believe you've never been here before. Do you watch anybody else on YouTube? Are you just rarely on YouTube? Is there anybody else that you watch that you like? I find the comparison of Trump to Nazis a little disingenuous because Nazis committed unspeakable systemic violence. Were you in a coma or something? Have you not been here for Trump's second term? Were you not here for Trump's first term? Oh, you said you didn't say unspeakable systemic violence. You said unspeakable systematic violence. Right, and you just got back to America. Have you not kept up with what Trump's been doing for the last 10 years? That's really kind of a wow. Yeah. No, the Nazis got nothing on Trump. I mean, no offense. No offense. No, I mean it's not really an insight. You're kind of missing out. No, the Nazis aren't nearly as bad as Trump. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's also 80 years later, and they do things a lot worse. They do things a lot worse. So, yeah. Prepare yourself for a shock. Yeah, it's worse. It's worse now than it used to be. But, you know, it's also we're also going to get past it soon. And I don't know, maybe put them in the camps they made for us. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't do that. That's not a thing it does. When I say put them in the camps they made for us, what does it make you think of? When I say put them into the camps they made for us, how many Trump-ootaniers do you think there are in the country? Yeah, see, I don't think you know where we're going with this. How many Trump-ootaniers do you think there are? How many, though? Like, put a number. Put an estimate. More than, say, 6 million? Just guess if you think there's more than 6 million. Guess if it's, well, do you think that number, a third, what you call a third, do you think that's more than 6 million? It's not a contest. But if we put them in the camps they made for us, no, we won't get up to that. There won't be even a million, probably. Put them in the camps they made for us. Are you aware of the camps that they made for us? Do you know about the camps that the Trump-ootaniers have been making? No. Well, I mean, FEMA funds them, but ICE facilities and stuff, like the camps, the detention camps, the work camps, the warehouse camps. You didn't know about the camps? Okay, so you do know about the camps. Okay. Put them in the camps they made for us. Do you understand this? Yeah, put them in the camps that they made for us. Do you understand this? They were going to make it worse, okay? They were trying to have a higher score than their previous incarnation. We might get a higher score, honestly, because there's too many of them. But I think once we start with a few choice ones, there'll be less and less. You start with, the ones at the top. Start with the top. Dude, you'll be hard pressed to find a Trumper if you start at the top. And that's the only appropriate way to do it. Anyway, so we need some like magical people in here, potentially leftists. We're like, we're moving into the meteor phase of the live here. We got automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts. What do you mean you can't endorse it? You can endorse them putting us in the camps? It's just some type of like, you have some type of like masochism or something? You have some type of like victim fetish or something? What is it? Why would you want us to be in the camps instead of them? Why would you cheer on them putting us in the camps? I don't know where that comes from. Well, what are they making the camps for? Smoke them if you got them, right? We're not stopping them making the camps. So by the time it comes to stock the camps, we'll have taken over. What are we going to do with the camps? Just turn them into, I don't know. What are we going to do with the camps? So if we put them in the camps that they made for us, we can talk about it, right? We're just talking, right? We don't have the power to do this. They have the power to put us in the camps. They're putting us in the camps. If we instead put them in the camps they made for us, you know how lazy we are, how much we don't like to work. We might not staff those camps very well. I'm just kidding. I mean, we could. I don't really care if we do or not. Like, it wouldn't bother me if the trend in America was to put them in the camps they made for us. It would, I don't like it when they're trying to put us in the camps. But if we put them in instead, I don't see how anybody would have a problem with that. They've like 2 camps, by the way. How many genders do they think there are? How many camps do they get? 2. We don't get any, we're not doing any more of this shit. What's your question about? Put them in the camps they made for us? I'm sorry, how is that not a political question? Who makes homeless people? Warmongers who won't take care of your veterans. Who are half the homeless people? Veterans, right? So warmongers who won't take care of the veterans, Republicans who cause wars, who create wars. I'm sorry, but put them in the camps they made for us. We're right back to what we were just talking about. Did you have something else you wanted to talk about? Did you want to change the subject a little further? I'm in bed, dude. Actually, I used to have nightmares as a kid. Don't really have nightmares anymore. I mean, we're living the nightmare that you guys made. You guys made the nightmare that we all have to live through. Hello, 23 Hex. Nice to see you again. How are you? Welcome back. I knew some magical people would show up soon because we were due for magical and leftist people. We know we've had plenty of non-magical fascist people, but we were looking for magical leftist people. May 123, I probably didn't see your question. I probably won't see your question because you're a piece of shit, aren't you? Aren't you a Nazi piece of shit? Why would I give you any attention? I'm sorry I even saw that. Like the stream if you're not a Nazi. Oh, wait, we got 6 likes. Well, okay, so we're starting at 6, right? Here's the thing. Like the stream if you're not a Nazi. Right? That's a pinnable comment. Like the stream if... But the Voodoo Q pipeline was classic. Like the stream if you're not a Nazi. See, there we go. We've got a not Nazi person. 1 out of 17. Wait, we've got 2 not Nazi people. This is awesome. Well, we've got at least 1 who changed reactions. But well, no, nobody liked the stream. It's 17 people who are Nazis. I think we just have 23 Hex doing the reactions right now and 17 Nazis. That's pathetic. 17 Nazis and Nazi bots. Well, I mean, it's net in YouTube. It's what you expect. YouTube's going to try to only platform Nazis and try to suppress people who are against Trump and Trump-Putiners. Where was your litmus test? What does that mean? Where is your magical leftist wonderland? Oz, it's the future. There's no money. There's no war. What's the litmus test? What do you mean litmus test? What does that mean? Sorry, guys. If you're not a Nazi, though, yeah, again, thank you for the reactions. Not Nazis. Appreciate it. Sorry about all the Nazis in chat. But, I mean, they're also really easy to defeat. They're all obviously cowards. You know? And, well, they're typical Trump-Putiners. Trump-Putiners are Space Force in the streets, flat Earth in the sheets. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like everybody else is a Nazi, Gage. Did you just get here? You weren't paying attention to the chat? JC? What did you want to know, Tyrone? Jasmine Crockett. Are you asking about the title? Jasmine Crockett or AOC should be our first woman president. Hooray. And AOC, May 23, why are you in every chat being a jerk? Have you seen them before, Tappy the artist? They're I think they're a Nazi piece of shit. Oh, they're Russian. I remember May 23, they're Russian. They're a Russian troll. Saw you, and that was the first thing I heard. Okay, welcome, Gage. Sorry about that. It's just stupid Nazis in chat. I'm anti-fascist myself. I hate Trump, hate Putin, you know, like pro-Earth and everything. And that's what makes them all mad. That's why they send a lot of trolls to try to ruin the chat because they're scared of the things I have to say. So I'll tell you how to replace Christianity. I'll tell you how to end Trumpism. I'll tell you how to end war. And they don't want people knowing that stuff. Yeah, I don't like Nazis. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm not sorry because I hate you and I don't care about your feelings because you're Nazis, but I don't like you. Like, why should I like you? I think you should go to somebody else's live. I don't think it's going to work for you here. In fact, I'll curse you. When I don't have anybody to talk to, I end up cursing Nazis. I just take advantage of the fact that there's Nazi Trump 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 Nazis. Trump are what I call them because it emphasizes that they're Nazis and they're child molesters and they're traitors and they're terrorists. Like I guess Nazis were traitors to Germany. I don't fucking know. But I know that Trump-Hooteniers were traitors to America. I don't know that Nazis were all pedophiles, but all Trump-Hooteniers are pedophiles. And then they're Nazis. I mean, they are Nazis. They're Nazis, and then they're these other things. So Nazis just isn't really strong enough word for them. Uh, like what's his name was mistaken into thinking that the Nazis were worse than the Trump-Hooteniers. But yeah, Nazi isn't really a strong enough word for them. But y'all know what you are. Romeo is here. So Romeo says the picture in the back is looking at you. I've done a lot of AI videos that these pictures feature prominently in. AI is obsessed with my art. I need to start making more videos of my art just to fuck with AI. Should I change the pictures? This one is like it's too much. No, hey Trumpers. Yeah, you don't need to figure anything out because you don't none of you guys count. You're all bait. I don't think we have any. Oh, hello, Justin. I don't know if we had any good people in the chat. I think we had like 2 or 3 good people that passed through and they're gone now. So, if you're a good person, go ahead and comment or do something in the chat to indicate if you're any good. We're gonna switch out the picture. This one's way more chill. Dislike this stream if you love this country. Oh wait, we got one more like. That means one more person who's not a Nazi snuck in amongst 100 Nazis. Hello, Justin. Thanks for being here. Sorry about the Nazis in the chat. One smart thing AOC or Jasmine Crockett have said or done? Dude, they don't say anything that's not smart. Everything they say is smart. Like I can't think of anything they've ever said that's like gone wrong. Yeah. What did they say that you had a problem with? Yeah, I think that every bad thing that America's ever had, every bad thing in American history is all Trumpism now. Like I can't think of any bad thing that America ever did in all of American history that's not part of Trumpism now. Yeah, sorry about the trolls in the chat. They don't make any sense. Hello, Vendetta. Nice to see you again. Shall I be communist about things and return you to your former glory? Okay. If the Russians are liking my chat, then they'll stand up against Putin. Because the measure for liking the chat is to be against Nazis, right? Like the stream if you're against Nazis. So if if people are liking the stream, then it must be that they're against Putin. So good job. Thanks, Vendetta. You're awesome. And nice to see you. How are you? Sorry, there's like 18, now 10, 9, 10 trolls in the chat. Yeah, laugh at this stream if you're a Nazi. Yeah, guys, do the laugh react if you're Nazis. Okay, see, May's a Nazi. He did the laughing in the chat. Paintings. Lad Glasgow? What does Lad Glasgow say? Lad Glasgow says, stops falling for all their nonsense. It's all of them. My man. I thought you called me ma'am at first. No, Vendetta's good. It's the rest of them. Oh my gosh, they're all British. AOC was a barmaid. Where'd she get the CV to run the country? Sorry, I can't do a British accent anymore. All I can do is Russian. AOC was a barmaid. Where did she get the CV to run the country? They're all Russian. I should only read their. What's wrong, Irie? Oh yeah, lick the egg if you're not a Nazi. You guys want to lick it? You guys want to lick your phones and virtually lick the egg to prove that you're not a Nazi? Or you can just like do the reactions to show you're not a Nazi. Shit ain't hard. I don't know. I can't do a Singaporean accent. I'm sorry. No, Russians are Nazis now. Aren't you a Russian Nazi? Aren't you the classic example of a Russian Nazi? Yeah. I mean, Americans are too. Like, not us, but like Trump Trump-Hooteniers are. Trump supporters are all Nazis. And the rest of us are getting sucked down that path. Like, all our media's pretty Nazi. Most of our social media is pretty Nazi. Okay, progress. Yeah, you guys are Nazis, right? You guys are defending Nazis, right? So go look in a mirror. That's what a Nazi is. You know, you don't need to be on this live stream to find out that you're a Nazi. Like, you're all mad about it. Well, Trump's the one who made you that. Be mad at Trump. I'm telling you what you are so that you can stop being that if you want, if you want your ancestors and descendants to like you again. What you want to do is just betray Trump. Shit ain't hard. Nazis. Pedophiles. Nazis. Some of you were probably pedophiles before Trump made you pedophiles. But you're all pedophiles for Trump, right? You're all pedophiles, you're all Nazis, you're all traitors, you're all terrorists. I don't know. There's other things you are, but those are some of the things. Those are some of the things that are synonymous with Trump-Hooteniers. What? Well, hold on. Listen to Lad Glasgow. Lad Glasgow says, show us a picture of a friend you have. This is of diversity. I bet you can't. What makes someone Nazi? Trump and Putin. Trump and Putin, Netanyahu, Zionism, white supremacy, being too fond of oil. These are some of the things that make you a Nazi. Being too fond of guns or oil or other things like that. Christianity can make you a Nazi. That's why it needs to get replaced. Yeah, you're a Russian Nazi, May. You don't really exist. Like, you shouldn't exist. Yeah, I mean, I agree you shouldn't exist. Who are we talking about? When you said answer the question, champ, first of all, fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and curse you. I'm cursing your family. I'm cursing your friends. This is for Suburban Conan. I'm cursing you. I'm cursing your family. I'm cursing your friends. I'm cursing your Groyper terrorist network. I'm cursing whatever part of the terrorist network that ties you to Trump and Putin that you're in. I'm cursing that network through you. I'm cursing Trump and Putin and Netanyahu through you. Now let's do your question. Answer the question, champ. Don't call me champ, you little bitch. Where did she get the experience and wisdom to run the country? Stop dodging Millhouse. Listen, you little fucking bitch. Where did she get the experience and wisdom to run the country? Who's she? Who are you even talking about? I mentioned AOC and Jasmine Crockett. They didn't both get the experience and wisdom from the same fucking place. So who's your question even about, you little bitch? Oh, and your mom's a bitch too. Nah, you ain't cursing nobody. You guys don't have any spiritual powers. You're all trash. Okay, AOC, where did she get the wisdom? She's been in Congress for like 12 fucking years or something by now. She's been in Congress like a long time. She's been the one who speaks up for what most Americans who give a shit and have any intelligence whatsoever believe. So, yeah, she's gotten the wisdom from whoever she got it from. She's got what we believe, and she expresses it fairly clearly on a fairly consistent basis. And she hears it from us. I'm sure she gets it from us. If she doesn't say something that we agree with, we let her know. Y'all can't do that shit for Trump, can you? The only one he listens to is Putin. You know it. You're all little bitches for Putin. You're all trash, terrible little bitches for Putin. You're still waiting for that picture of your diverse friend? No, dude, you're a fucking Nazi. Okay? Nobody's trying to give you guys a target. Of course you love Putin. You're all stupid ass Nazis. Like the stream if you're not a Nazi, so we know there's somebody to talk to. No, if you don't like Trump for all the reasons, you're just trash like Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens or Marjorie Taylor Greene. Like, if you dislike Trump for one reason, you're still a fucking Nazi. No, he's not. He's just a Nazi, dude. He's a hero to you dumbass Nazis. Tucker Carlson, dude. The only person who likes Tucker Carlson who's worth a shit is Sammy Obeid. And I think he just likes to make jokes about how his laugh makes him sound like he's having sex or something. Yeah, look, this is why you guys are all trash. None of you matter. What happened to the only decent people that were here for one chat? I guess we'll shut down the live. There aren't any decent people. There's been like 20 people at a time, and not a single one of them's worth a shit. Just a bunch of lying Nazi pieces of shit. No, you are from Russia. You proved you were from Russia earlier, May. You're a dumbass Russian Nazi. Let's see. No, it's not democracy. It's fucking net and YouTube, dude. It's you guys troll patrol. It doesn't mean that you matter. It doesn't mean that you've accomplished anything. There was nobody to talk to. Just a bunch of Nazis in the chat. The Nazis were all here as bait for better people. The better people didn't show up. Sometimes you go fishing and nobody bites. You know? You guys are just dumbass Nazis. You've never done any, you're dumbass Trump hooteners. You don't fucking matter. You're fucking Nazis. You're bait for better people to show up. Better people might scroll through the live. Hear me saying that I do not agree with any of you fucking Nazis in the chat. I'm going to curse you. I'm going to curse your families. I'm cursing your terrorist networks. I'm cursing Trump and Putin and Netanyahu through you. It's the only good you do. You're not worth anything. You've never said anything that mattered. You never contributed anything. You've never done anything that would be missed. In fact, it's a big relief when you're gone. Like, no one's ever missed you. No one's ever wanted you around. No one's ever thought your content was, useful or helpful or welcome or, no one's ever cared about you. No one should ever care about you. You're terrible trash people or something. Yeah, your dog. Yeah, some people's dogs have died after being in this live before because they're fucking Trumpers and they got cursed. Were you trying to get your dog killed? Why would I say hateful things? Just hate Nazis. Hate Trump hooteners. That's about it. Hello, Sir Carnage. How are you? I'm better now. Thanks for being here. Please disregard all the other chats. The only person worth talking to is apparently Sir Carnage. Everybody else is a fucking Nazi Trump hootener. Oh, wait, hold on. Gage? Is Gage okay? Gage, you're okay, right? We'd only really need to talk to, like, the intelligent people who aren't Nazis. Very few people are liking the live, so we can pretty much tell that you guys are all Nazis. But what we're looking for was I think Gage was okay, and then there was that new person who just came in, but they probably already left. Who was the new person? Sir Carnage. Hello, Sir Carnage. Sorry about all the dumbass Nazis in the chat. Sorry that every single other person commenting in the chat is a dumbass Nazi. Everybody hates Israel. Everybody hates Netanyahu. Sorry, these dumbass Nazis. Okay, Sir Carnage had a comment. Hold on. Stop commenting, you dumbass Nazis. It seems chat has their illusions of why they are actually here. Joke to find peace and chill or insult and judge. Damn, guys, chill out. Oh, don't talk to them, dude. They're just fucking Trump hooteners. They're just a bunch of fucking pedophiles and shit. Fish is here. Hello, Fish. Nice to see you. Okay. So we've got Fish and we've got... Hold on, I'm just... Carnage. Thank you for mentioning his name. We've got Fish and Carnage are the two intelligent people whose comments are worth reading. That's great. 2 is great. 2 out of 24. 22 Nazis and 2, like, human beings. Oh, wait, we got Vendetta, too. We've got 3 human beings and 22 Nazis. 3 human beings and about 19 Nazis. If you trust their numbers, which are always deflated. So probably about 40 Nazis and 3 human beings. But, dude, 3 human beings destroys 40 Nazis any day. Flow Trade is here. Oh, sorry, Flow Trade. I didn't see you. If you're not a Nazi, you wouldn't get called a Nazi. Any hater or troller person who may have that main character attitude, they get a... We're looking for main characters. We don't need these NPC, these fucking Nazi pieces of crap. What we need are main characters. So Carnage, Vendetta, you guys count as main characters. There was one more. Guys, comment more often. Flow Trade. Flow Trade. Wait, Flow Trade, you were MAGA though, weren't you? Flow Trade. Are you not MAGA? Have you finally renounced Trump, Flow Trade? Vendetta says, I got one. His YouTube privilege taken away. You took him off YouTube? Good. Okay, Flow Trade wasn't really MAGA. That's good. Thank you, Flow Trade. Because weren't you the free money person? Weren't you part of the free money thing when we were doing free money? No, Trump. Flow Trade says that guy is fucked. Yeah, Trump is fucked, dude. You're not shadowed, dude. I'm just ignoring anybody that I don't recognize as like a decent person. You were trolling me when you said you were MAGA, and I sent you $7. I mean, and you aren't you the person that was part of the free money thing? Fish, you sent me $7. I sent it to this guy Flow Trade. I believe that's the way it went. But you told me you were MAGA before I did that. I guess maybe I had an instinct or something. Maybe I had an intuition. Because I was a little bit, I was, you know, I don't support Trump. I don't support people who support Trump. So I was trying to be like, okay, this is the right thing to do. Okay, you got me, though. Sorry, you got me. Trump in prison. All right, thank you, Rendezvous. All right, we got some good people in the chat now. We got Vendetta, we got Rendezvous, we got Flow Trade, and we got... That's so funny, your name is Flow Trade, and you were part of the free money thing. We should do more free money stuff. Does anybody have a Cash App? Does anybody want free money? Or does anybody have free money, or have money they want to make free by giving it to people for free? $7. Do you want $7, Amcan? Do you have a Cash App? Yeah, we love AOC. Everybody loves AOC. This is all about supporting AOC and Jasmine Crockett. I think they should both run for president. I think that would be fun. If they were both running for president and then one of them said, okay, now, you know, let's all support them. May, you're the Russian. You're not a bot, but you're the Russian here. Like, we've proved that you were Russian. You wouldn't say what country you were from. You're the one who said I was an imperialist because I'm from America. And then when I said, what country are you from? You wouldn't say. And you eventually said, America. You're such an idiot. Russians are so fucking stupid. Everybody loves big booty Latinas. But thank you for reminding us of that. Gage says, I have no opinion on AOC, but she can't be as bad as it is right now. Well, have an opinion on AOC. She's good. You should listen to what AOC says and form an opinion. I think you'll find she's good. Vendetta says, I'm just stating the truth. You can't kick me out of YouTube. I apparently am pretty well embedded as well. You're just minions. They are minions, though. Don't worry about them. May, dude, that May is the new one. I think that's just a new account of a previous troll. What's the egg? It's like a marble egg. It's blue. What country are you from? Don't seem to be a true American. Okay, this person who said, what country are you from? Earlier they were like, what kind of CV does what kind of CV does AOC have? They're like speaking all this European bullshit that like, oh, nobody in America says. And their name is Lad Glasgow. I mean, come on. Are you fooling? Osers? Try? Osers Trippy? Am I reading your name right? Oh, serious Trippy? He said she is super intelligent. AOC is super intelligent. What? Yeah, drop your Cash App. We're doing it. We're doing free money now. Does anybody want $7? Does everybody want $7? You have to have Cash App to do it. If you don't have Cash App but you live in America, you can sign up for Cash App, and if you can credit somebody for signing you up, then I think Cash App gives that person $5 or $10 or $15. So we can literally make. Oh look, Trippy can take the money. Trippy has a Cash App, and it's TRI9PY. Let me pin the comment. Like the stream if you're not a Nazi, though. That's still in effect. It's always in effect here. If you're not a Nazi, like the stream. Okay, get educated on AOC or Jasmine Crockett. Get educated on Jasmine Crockett. She's the one I want for president. I like AOC too. I've been wanting AOC to be president for like 15 years. But Jasmine Crockett, I've been wanting her to be president for like 8 years or 6 years or something. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, just listen to what she says. She stands for the Green New Deal. Like, she's progressive and everything, but one of the things that AOC is kind of synonymous with is the Green New Deal. I thought she was going to be running on the Green New Deal. In the last election, oh, OSRS is old school RuneScape. Cool. Yeah, let's send him. Let me write down your Cash App too. So, or were you able to send him the $7? And how is your money going? Cash flow, Top Flow. Is your name Top Flow? I want to know why there are so many Uncle Toms. Thanks, Rendezvous. That's not really my greatest concern, but I know what you mean. Americans were originally European and mostly still are. What the fuck does that mean, dude? Americans aren't European. Americans aren't originally European. Americans are originally Native Americans, and which aren't European at fucking all. Native Americans, not at all European. That's the baseline Americans, Native Americans, not European. And then there's Americans from all over the fucking world. They're not Europeans. That didn't make a fucking lick of sense. That's just some racist bullshit. Trippy says, yeah, it's just Trippy with the first P as a 9. Suburban, that would make them Europeans, not Americans, moron. Exactly. Benito says, weird though. She could really make some changes. AOC can, yeah. You could have universal health care, Green New Deal, Green New Tax. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Tax those fucking billionaires. Put Trump hootenanniers on some hamster wheels, on some water wheels. Make some changes. What changes? Nobody seems to be able to answer that one. Yeah, we just answered it. Universal health care, stop wars, Green New Deal. I believe, I don't think they're going to go this hard, but I believe in seizing all the companies that funded Trump's ballroom. What were their heritages? Bloodlines all led back to Europe, Pinhead. No, they didn't all lead back to Europe. You have no concept of American history. Europe is one place that people came to America from, and they came to America from everywhere the fuck else. You dipshit. It's really not, yeah, they're all flat earthers, dude. Trump Putiners are Space Force in the streets, flat earth in the sheets. They're all both. They're like whatever stupid can be. They're all kid fucking murderous little fucks, you know? So they're all everything bad. I came up with that earlier today. Everything bad in American history is now in Trumpism. There's nothing bad in American history that they didn't gather up into Trumpism. They didn't leave anything out. They've done everything bad throughout all of American history in this one movement, or whatever you want to call it. This one little period. Once we get rid of this thing, like, America's going to be great. Like, it's going to be golden. It's going to be awesome. And all we got to do is get rid of Trumpism. It's great. I am originally from the Netherlands, you morons. I do not wish to be lumped into European inbred crepe. Lad Glasgow says, "Are you racist, brother? You're coming across like that, especially after that Uncle Tom comment." Dude, you guys are racist. You guys are racist, right? Because you're MAGA. And then you're like, oh, I'm all of a sudden concerned about racism. You're never concerned about racism. You're never concerned about anything. You're just little fucking pawns of Putin. Thanks, Trippy. Eat the rich. Oh my gosh. Gage, if she's a fan of Green New Deal, how does she like nuclear energy? The problem with nuclear energy is a cover for nuclear weapons. We complain about that for Iran, but it's that for everybody. We don't need nuclear energy or nuclear weapons. We just don't need them. Just green energy. Just convert green energy. Piece of cake. Shit ain't hard. I loved it when AOC said eat the rich. The bitch is rich. Yeah, I'd eat her. Like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all are all just like incel trash. Rendezvous explained African American heritage, dickhead. Why would he have to explain African American heritage to you? You obviously don't know. Oh, this is Rendezvous responding. He says, you obviously don't know what Uncle Tom means. They don't know anything, dude. They're just Trump-Hooteniers. They're the same people who follow Elon Musk blindly. Yes, thanks. Trippy, did I mention your comments? Because you've had good comments, but I don't necessarily know. Let me go over all your comments. Oh, you're the one who said Tucker Carlson is a damn hero. So I wrote you off a little bit. Okay, Tucker Carlson stood up to AIPAC. You hate Nazis, though. See, the problem with Tucker Carlson is he's a Nazi. You know, he stood up to AIPAC because he's part of the pivot of Trump-Hooteniers using Zionists to genocide Palestinians, to turning around, they're going to genocide they're going to genocide Israel next. Like, that's the whole fucking plan, right? I don't know if you've seen how effective Iran has been in this war, but yeah, they're genociding Israel now. And I mean, I warned them. I've been warning them for years, but they suppressed my channel, so warnings don't get out there. Anti-science. Okay. Gage says, Louisiana, for example, has European, French, Haitian, and Spanish influence in its culture because it was founded on multiculturalism, claiming they all came from Europe, disrespects the other cultures. Yeah, and a lot of African people, not just Haitians. Sick and tired of Trump and his bullshit. You're in the right place, Anima. Thanks for being here. We're only live for about 5 more minutes, but thanks for being here. Go ahead and like the live, comment on my content, stay in touch. We're gonna we're gonna fix it all. I just came up with this earlier today. I realized everything bad in all of American history is condensed into Trumpism. Like they don't there's nothing about Trumpism that doesn't connect to something else bad in American history. They've done all this shit before, not all at the same time, but they've dropped nuclear bombs before. That's one of the most terrible things America's ever done is drop a nuclear bomb. Well, Trump's trying to do it again. It's like slavery. We did slavery. This terrible thing America did, slavery. Trump's trying to do it again. Concentration camps. Terrible thing when America did concentration camps. Trump's trying to do it again. Eugenics and all this bullshit. you know. But those are all different eras, but now they're doing them all in the same time. I mean, they're all different eras that, they've continued in various ways to the current time. But Trumpism is all of the worst evils of America, and we can all stop them. I wish that we'll all stop them, end it forever. And you guys are with me. We're also going to end Christianity. Well, that's with the Church of Judas. Check out the hashtag Church of Judas for ending Christianity, war, empire, and patriarchy, and Trumpism. So, who will take Trump's place, AOC or Jasmine Crockett? In the meantime, it might be President Grassley. If they do the right thing is you impeach Trump, Johnson, and Vance. Then you have President Grassley. I don't think President Grassley's in the Epstein files. He's too old. He predates the Epstein files, the Trumpstein files. So President Grassley is not part of the whole Trumpstein. I mean, he's part of the cover up the way all Republicans are. But I don't think you can impeach him like you can definitely impeach Trump and Vance and Johnson. And maybe you can impeach Grassley and then you go to the next person. I'm not like a Grassley fan. I'm just saying that's the way the law works. If you impeach Trump and Vance and Johnson all at the same time, the president becomes President Grassley. And I think the more we talk about that, the more reasonable people will say, oh yeah, that's what we should do. Oh, you said I was trolling about that. Be careful when everybody else in here is a troll. Hello, Harrow. Who are you? I'm Puffin. Nice to meet you, Harrow. Thanks for finding my channel. Who are we? We're Fairy Liberation Front, Pillar Revolution, Church of Judas, Peace Pipe Party. Vendetta says you can make more environmental friendly nuclear reactors, but they can't use them to make nuclear weapons and medical equipment. They can make more environmentally friendly nuclear reactors. I'm just done with nuclear. I mean, I think we should listen to the people who are for green energy, and nuclear energy is not green energy. Hello, Waffle Jackson. You do realize that if your family was in America right now, MAGA would be deporting your family, Waffle Jackson. And when MAGA gets to Britain, if we don't save your asses again like we saved your asses in World War II, if we don't save your asses from the Nazis that are coming through America this time, like we saved your asses in World War II, they're going to come to Britain and they're going to kick your family out. They're going to kick you out, or they're going to put you in fucking camps. Like, that's what you're for, Waffle Jackson. You're a fucking traitorous piece of shit. Your great grandmother fucking hates you, rolling in her grave because you're dumbass. Yeah, fuck Tucker Carlson, dude. Fuck that whiny little.
What are we even doing here? Why are we even here? How did we get here? What are we doing?
Fuck that Nazi piece of shit. Oh, that's what you said you were trolling about when you said Tucker's a hero. Yeah, the only person who likes Tucker Carlson that I like is Sammy Obeid. Fuck Tucker Carlson. I give Sammy Obeid a pass because he's like math smart, but he's not that much. He's not that culturally aware smart. Sup, King? Nice to see you. It might have translated it to soup puff, which is kind of cool. You put sup puff, but it translated it to soup puff. Rendezvous says, Lad Glasgow, I'd like to see you take your medication for once. I think you take. I'm not going to say it. I have a really rude joke about that. Which reminds me, MAGA people don't commit suicide when you find out how bad Trump fucked everybody over. Oh, I can't read everybody's comments because we are at the end of the live. Yeah, Trump's greatest goal is to wipe Putin's ass with the Constitution. That's what he's always trying to do. But yeah. Thank y'all for being here. Go ahead and sub because I'm going to turn it off. No, it doesn't matter that your family came there legally. They're black. You, fucking MAGA piece of shit, support Trump, who will round you the fuck up for being black. It doesn't matter that people are here legally. They're rounding people up for speaking Spanish. They're here legally. Do you know how many people are here legally that they put in their camps? Thousands. You're a fucking Nazi piece of shit, and I fucking hate you, Waffle Jackson. Listen to what the fuck we say. Stop making excuses for these fucking Nazis just because you are one. I voted Remain. Okay, that's better. That's better. Just fucking hate these porch MAGA pieces of shit. Especially British porch MAGA. British Uncle Toms. Fucking British Uncle Toms. Fucking trash. Sorry, I gotta shut down the live. We've gone longer than we usually go. See y'all later. Nice to meet you if you're new. See you guys next time.